Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are here today to talk about natural healing with essential oils. Now, before we begin, I'd like to tell you a little bit about me because we're at whatever you're dealing with, trust me when I say I have been there in terms of dealing with the pain, the frustration, the confusion of dealing with chronic issues and things of that nature, and just wanting to have more information about how to deal with things from a natural standpoint. Hold on a second. I am the mother of five children. And if you are a mother or a father or a grandmother, a grandma, grandpa, auntie, uncle, whatever, if you deal with children at all, you know that they are always having some kind of boo boo, some kind of issue that you have to deal with it. I've also been a teacher for many, many years, for over 25 years. And again, in the classroom, one of the main concerns that we have with our kids is that they're always having different issues to deal with, from headaches to bloody nose to scraped knees, all kinds of things. And as you are in the classroom, you're constantly being exposed to all of their boogie boogies, right? There is nobody more germ carrying than little critters, little kids. So, one of the things that I've always been interested in is being able to have a way of building my immunity. Now, I don't know, maybe some of you are also interested in building your immunity, but I know that was a big concern for me in the classroom. And I've been a natural health care provider since 2001. But more importantly, I've been a community wellness advocate because my goal is to serve you in whatever way I can to help you to be empowered with regards to your health and your wellness. So now let's get to the thick of things, right? The goal of this class is to empower you. Like I said, that is my goal. As an educator, as a doctor of natural health and wellness, my goal is always to empower you. And we're going to do that by telling you three cool things about oils and three ways that you can use oils. And last but not least, how you can get these essential oils into your homes. What we began with today, for those who joined us prior to us starting the presentation, is that we looked at being able to reflect on what our health concerns are. I want you to take a moment to reflect on your own life and write down what your top three health concerns are. And keep that in mind as we go through these presentation, because I want you to start thinking about what if I could live a life free from any of these concerns, a life where I'm empowered, a life where I'm a picture of health, right? So now let's begin. Three cool things about essential oils. The first phenomenal thing that I love, love, love about oils is that they are safe. They are 100% natural and safe. And there are no side effects, no addictions. You know, it's not like a lot of these other drugs that are out there where you take something and you have to be on it for life. There's no addictive quality to using essential oils, and they are safe. They don't have the side effects. Every single medication that you can consider out there has side effects. If you doubt what I'm saying, I encourage you to go to wonderful Dr. Google, WebMD, whatever it is, type in your medication and type in side effects. And you may be surprised at what the side effects are for these various medications. Now, the beauty of essential oils is that they are the extracts from plants with amazing benefits, and they are phenomenally concentrated. They are 50 to 70% more powerful than the herbs themselves because they have been concentrated through a process of distillation. And I would like to impress upon you the importance of always seeking out oils that have what we call CPTG, which is that they're certified, pure, and therapeutic grade. These will ensure that they are powerful, they are potent, and most importantly, they are pure, because a lot of the oils that you encounter out there are full of fillers and all kinds of other things that are cut with the initial oil that make them dangerous. So in order for us to really say that they are safe, you need to make sure that the oils that you're using are pure therapeutic grade and it is certified to be so. Now, before we go any further, I'd like to share with you one of my favorite oils, which is peppermint, because it is energizing. It promotes clear breathing and it helps to cool down the body. And it also helps to relieve head tensions. Now, peppermint oil can be used aromatically, so you can use it in a diffuser in your home. You can also use it topically, and you can use it internally. Yes, you can add peppermint oil if it is CPT grade. Remember that. You can add it to your drinks. You can add it to your bakeries. You can add it to your oils that you're using for your body products, all types of different things. One of the things you can also do is use the peppermint oil for headaches. You can rub it on your temples. You can breathe it in, add some to your wrist and rub your wrist together, add some to your palms of your hands and rub your palms of your hand together and just take a deep breath. And it helps to not only promote clear breathing, but also helps with regards to helping you to um, relieve your headaches. And also wonderfully great for sore muscles. Now, the second cool thing about essential oils is that they are effective. Now, remember, you've got to make sure that it's the good stuff, but they are effective in terms of being able to really travel through the cellular membrane because they are oils. And if you remember back to your biochemistry days in high school, the layer that surrounds the cell is actually what we call a phospholipid layer. It's a fatty layer. And so what enables the essential oils to penetrate into the cells is the fact that it is an oil. So it can easily penetrate into the cells. It is also effective because it can penetrate your skin membrane. Anything that you put on your skin, you have to be willing to eat it. And as I said, these are therapeutically pure essential grade oils. And if you ensure that they are the ones that can be taken internally, go for it. Put it on your skin, put it in your drinks, put it in your foods. Now, another oil that is phenomenal, especially during times when you're concerned about environmental threats, the little bugs and the little critters, people are running around slathering themselves with hand sanitizers, which unfortunately, these hand sanitizers are killing the wonderfully healthy bacteria in the gut. But when you use essential oils, they are wonderful in terms of being able to sanitize your environment. And at the same time, they don't compromise the health and the well-being of the critters, the healthy critters in your gut. So you can use this particular blend, which is called On Guard, to be able to diffuse in your air, to purify your air. You can also use it internally. You can also use it topically. You can also put it in a spray bottle and spray down your counters to sanitize your home and to promote a healthy immune system. Interestingly enough, this particular blend also helps to soothe sore throats, probably because of the wonderful antibacterial properties, right? Now, the third and most important thing for many of us, especially in this kind of economy, is the fact that essential oils are affordable. I tell you, they are more affordable than conventional medicine because I don't know about you, but the last time I went to the doctor, my Lord, first of all, you have to pay a lot of money for your insurance. And then you have to pay a copay. And then most of us have to pay for the medications that we take. And then consider also the time that you're taking off from work to be able to go and sit down in the doctor's office for like 2 hours for him to see you or her to see you for 15 minutes. All of that adds up. Whereas these types of therapeutic interventions that are preventative as well as helping to promote your overall health, they are pennies per dose. So they can save you not only hundreds of dollars, but thousands, tens of thousands of dollars potentially in a year. Another oil that we love using is the lavender oil because it helps to calm the mind. One of the participants before we started talked about using wonderful scented candles, but we have to be careful with those scented candles because they can be very toxic. Whereas when you diffuse these beautiful essential oils, they are non-toxic and they are absolutely soothing and calming to the mind. It's also calming to the skin because it is an antihistamine, this particular oil, which is lavender. Now, you may be asking yourself, what are 3 ways that you can use the essential oils? Now, as I've mentioned before, one of the first ways is aromatically. You know, we all love to be able to step into a room, step into a space, and just feel an environment of ah. And that can be accomplished by using essential oils in a diffuser. They can be used to positively affect mood, to cleanse the air, and to support your respiratory systems. So you can use it in a diffuser, or you can use it with an inhaler, or you can use it by putting it into your hands, into your palms, rubbing them together, and just taking a deep breath in. You can also use it in terms of steam, you know. So if you put a couple of drops onto the floor of your shower, you can create a wonderful steam room because as that hot water pelts down on the drops of essential oil, it creates this wonderful steaming aroma. The second way that you can use essential oils is topically. Remember what I said, whatever you put on your skin, you should be willing to eat because it's going directly into your bloodstream. That is why patch hormonal therapies work because they go directly into the bloodstream. So what we do a lot of times is suggest that you dilute the essential oils with what we call a carrier oil. Some carrier oils include things like coconut oil, sesame oil, almond oil, even olive oil when you get good quality olive oil. These oils can be used to dilute the oil and to make it easier for topical application. Also, remember, whenever you're using essential oils with babies or children, I highly recommend that you dilute the oils with a carrier oil. And you can use this diluted version of the oil to really hone in on certain local areas. So, you know, wherever you have pain, that would be a phenomenal area to be able to massage in the diluted essential oils. The third way to use essential oils is internally. Now, remember, as I said, whenever you're using anything internally, topically, and I even go as far to say aromatically, please, 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 please ensure that you're using CPTG, certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils, but especially if you're using it internally. Now, when you're using it internally, there are a couple of ways to do so. You can put a couple of drops into your water or into your drink. You can also put a couple of drops into little veggie caps. But whenever you're using veggie caps, remember you cannot store them. You'd have to use them immediately or soon thereafter. And you can put a couple of drops underneath your tongue. But be careful because some of these oils are rather spicy, okay? Now, let's talk about some of the major oils that are I would say your go-to oils that you should definitely consider having in your home because you can use them 9 times out of 10, right? Now, the first one is lemon. This is a phenomenal oil because it's using the extracts from the skin of the lemon, which is high in antioxidants, high, 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 you know, because it has a certain ingredient called limonene. And because of this, it can be used as a cleanser for the body as well as the home. Another oil that I strongly suggest that you consider is adaptive. Now, adaptive is a blend of a multiple different oils. And this particular blend helps to ease nervous feelings. It also helps to improve your attention, because what many people don't realize is that when you are tense, when you are ruminating in all kinds of detrimental emotions, you are not able to properly access the functioning of your forebrain, of what we refer to as your cerebral cortex, your executive functionings. It becomes blocked if you are tense, if you are angry, if you are caught up in negative emotions. So that is why adaptive is so phenomenal at helping you to not only ease those feelings, but also helping you to sustain your attention and ease the mind. So what you do is that you just inhale deeply in order to activate that calming sensation for the body, mind, heart, and soul. Another oil is frankincense. Now, frankincense is one that you will even hear of from scriptural texts going back thousands and thousands of years, because frankincense is phenomenal with regards to boosting the immune system, promoting calm feelings, helping to support the cells in performing optimally, and in anti-aging. Another phenomenal blend is one that we refer to as DigestZen. This helps you to quickly relieve an upset stomach, motion sickness, or nausea. So this is one that you can easily put into your water as you're drinking, or you can get these little capsules that have the DigestZen in them. And it helps to relieve those upsets of upset stomach, like I said, motion sickness and nausea. So a lot of times you will use this at meal times to help to improve digestion, and as a preventative measure, if they usually have difficulty with digesting foods and having that kind of gas and bloating kind of sensation. Another beautiful, beautiful oil is copaiba. And this comes from the copaiba tree, a phenomenal tree that is historic in its nature. This oil helps to soothe aches and pains, calming down the body for sleep and calming the entire nervous system, because it is phenomenal with regards to being an anti-inflammatory. And one of the biggest reasons why people have a variety of health ailments is due to inflammation. In fact, many medical providers, many scientists conjecture that inflammation is at the root of every single disease pattern that there is. So this particular oil is phenomenal at helping to cut down on inflammation throughout the body. And because it helps to cut down on inflammation, it enables you to have a soothing experience with regards to nullifying or cutting down on the aches and pains, settling the body down for sleep, and calming the nervous system. Another oil that goes along beautifully with copaiba is what we call deep blue. It's actually another blend, and this blend is phenomenal for achy muscles and joints and head tension. So if you notice that you're a kind of person that, sometimes you wake up and you're stiff, or sometimes after you've had an intense workout or you've walked quite a bit and you feel just achy, you know, and as we get older, sometimes the stiffness starts to set in. I really encourage you to use this particular blend to rub and massage deep into the muscles, not only when you're feeling the pain, but I encourage you to use it preventatively. So before you go on an intense workout at the gym, before you go on a long walk, rub this into your muscles and into your joints so that you can have a wonderful workout and not experience the traditional aches and pains thereafter. Now, Citrus Blend is phenomenal, especially if you're using it as a perfume or using it as a diffuser, because it helps to promote feelings of cheerfulness. And as its name says, bliss. It is uplifting and it is soothing. This particular oil cannot be used internally, but it can be used aromatically, as I stated, and topically. Now, phenomenal oil blend is Breathe. I tell you, especially during seasonal discomforts, you know, people are sneezing and hacking and things of that nature and just finding very, very difficult to breathe clearly. This oil does what its name says. It helps you to breathe. It helps to open up the lungs, open up the sinuses so that you can have clear breathing day and night. Another phenomenal blend, like its name says, wild orange. I tell you, it is invigorating, it's energizing, it uplifts the mood, and you can add it to your drinks. You can add it to your diffuser, and you can add it topically. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, one of the things that we also look at within the realm of essential oils is making sure that we have certain nutritional foundations for ourselves. And because we want to complement the work that the oils are doing, and we recognize that the oils themselves do not provide the nutritional foundation that is essential. So when you blend the oils with the nutritional foundation that your body needs, that is when you can truly experience health and vitality. So what I've always said to the students that I've worked with is that you have to have basic nutritional complexes. And what I love about doTERRA's Vitality Pack is that it lays that foundation beautifully. So the Microplex combination is a whole food-based multivitamin and mineral. If you've ever listened to me in the past, you know that I am not a fan of multivitamin supplements like Centrum and things of that nature, those little one pill, quote unquote, wonders, because my experience as a colon hydrotherapy therapist is that those just end up in your toilet because your body cannot break them down effectively and they cannot utilize them effectively because your body looks at them as a foreign invader. They're not real food. So the beauty of Microplex is that it is a whole food-based multivitamin and mineral supplement. In addition to that, there is the Alpha CRX, which is an antioxidant complex that helps you to boost your cellular energy and therefore improves the longevity of healthy cells in your body. And then last but not least is the Omega complex, which has your omega-3, 6, 9s in the proper ratio and 9 other essential oils. So when you pull all of this wonderful pack together, they create a phenomenal foundation for your health and well-being in conjunction with the essential oils. Because you know what I tell people all the time is you can't use essential oils and be chowing down on Mickey D's and have no nourishment coming into your body and then get upset when you don't get the outcomes that you're seeking. Everything has to work together. And I'm not saying that you're going to become a monk in terms of your diet and well-being, but we need to recognize that our standard American diet, and even when you try to do organic and things of that nature, it is impossible to get all of the nutritional supplementation that you need for a healthy and vibrant life. So what I would like you to think about is, what was your most fun part of the class? Because what we're going to talk about next is how you can sample some of these oils and how you can purchase some of these oils. And this is a conversation that I encourage you to also delve even more deeply into with the person who recommended you to come to this class.